game between two of the men's Masters over 50 is about to begin. It's the United States in red, and it's the South African Spirit of the Masters, which is basically a club team, and they are in the green and yellow. Both teams come in having played 4 games of this 10-day tournament. This is the 7th day of that tournament. The U.S. comes in with 1 win and 3 losses, and the South Africans come in with 2 wins and 2 losses. This could be a pretty evenly matched game, with South Africa starting with a bit of an edge given their record so far. Okay, the U.S. men have the ball down in their attacking half. Big lift into the circle. See if that's legal. No, ref calls it. Can't lift into the circle. South African hit out. Big hit up from the 25-yard on D up to the 25 and attack. South Africa receives. Defense for U.S. bats it away, but South Africa still has the ball. South Africa moving the ball nicely, big spacing. South Africa coming down the right. Big wall of red in front of him. Still South African ball. Entire U.S. team down below the 25. Back out, past the 25. Big hit in. USA stops it on the edge of the circle. Having a little difficulty getting rid of it. South Africa gets the call on the attack. Looking very dangerous here. USA gets the ball. South Africa taking their time, passing back, looking for the wide pass, looking for openings. USA gets the ball after a missed reception. Damian Lanyon for the U.S. trying to push it up, just goes a little bit wide. Number 26, Rob Sarakis, takes the ball, hits it in to his deep back. Through pass, South Africans just misses its target, goes off the end line, USA ball. Good press by the South Africans. Slip through USA, pass wide. Not too many USA forwards up to help out. USA pass back gets missed. Counterattack by the South Africans. Good pass in, just missed in front of cage. USA free hit out. Oh, South Africa Oh my goodness. You heard the crowd groan. The South African, see what number that was. Anyway, gets the ball from the USA defender at the top of the circle, goes in to shoot, goalie goes down. Great reverse stick hit, just went wide of the cage. Disappointing for the South Africans, but they are clearly dangerous on attack. Deep ball down for the USA, can't quite control it. A little confusion there. Ref calls it for the USA, but then South Africa takes it off. Now it's back in the USA's hands. South Africa pushes it off. Gets the ball. South Africa intercepts a pass from the U.S., gets quickly down. It's a 2-on-2 situation. Bad luck for South Africa. Just passes behind the cutter. Rolls off the sideline. USA trying to get it up. Hard hit up the sideline, just goes out. Now back to South Africa. Wide pass out to South Africa. Deflects off the receiver's stick, goes to the USA on the side. Already a substitution for the South Africans. USA turnover, back to South Africa. Misread his cutter, or the cutter misread his pass, but misses the receiver. Goes wide, back to the Americans. Well, stick tackles, ref's holding his whistle. South Africa emerges, but already saw a stick tackle before that, gives it back to the Americans. Americans pick it up. Miss hit, trying to get it in. Back to South Africa. Deep D here. South Africa, SoM sends a big ball up into the outside the corner. Great stop. Great stop, gets it in, but USA gets it back. Free hit out. USA starting their attack. It's a break, looking to pass. Whistle from the other field. Momentary hesitation on this field. Keep playing. South Africa on the attack just outside the circle. Looking to get that ball in. A lot of USA defenders in there. South Africa passes. A little bit too far away. Goes off the end line. South Africa gets the ball back. Still the South African ball coming in on attack. USA dropping 3/4 of their team back into the circle, marking up pretty tightly. South Africa SOM passing back, trying to look for some openings. South African dribbling in. Here's his moment. Gets a shot off. Goalie stops it. But they get their first corner. Looks like Travis Truter. Maybe stopping the pass out. They do a outside. Try to do a slip pass to the center. He misses it. Gets a shot off. Lost opportunity for the South African SOM team. USA trying to do a big hit up, goes off the sideline. South Africa SOM brings it back to the sideline, ready to start their attack. That's Rob Sarakis receiving, controlling the ball, bringing it in. Going to number 20, Brad Godfrey. Looking for a way to get that ball into the circle. Passes it back, looking for the opening. Pass wide, there he goes, trying to get it in. South Africa still has the ball. Just outside the circle. USA bats it away. South Africa right there to back it up. Number 22, Travis Truter. South Africa starting again. Passing around the defense. Working their way down. They're finding that player down in the through ball, in the corner just outside the circle. Shoots it, hoping. Just behind his player who was hoping to swipe it in. Big pass out to the outside. South Africa SOM. Missed pass. Turns the ball over to the USA. Another substitute coming in, South Africa, number 24, Kevin Lovell. Lovell's running over to try to block that ball, keep it down on their attack. USA gets it out, starting a counterattack. South Africa right on them, marking tightly. USA players in the circle being marked very tightly by the South African SoM defense. USA did a big hit into the circle. Can't find a receiver. Gets deflected out. It's South African SoM ball. Defensive hit out. Always tricky, the big lifts. Got to be pretty accurate with the rules in terms of where the big air ball comes down. Got to allow your intended receiver to get it and stand 5 yards away. But tough to execute well. South Africa has a 1 on a 2. No, missed that. Looked like a 2-on-3, but everybody's gotten down. South Africa gets the ball on the outside, going to hit it across. Goalie intercepts, kicks it right out to the USA player outside the circle. Does not get a chance to hit it before South Africa. South African player stopped it, got it in. South Africa got a shot off. Goalie stopped it, deflected it out. USA in attack. Hoping to get through. Another big hit. Hoping to get through to the player. Cutting into the circle, but intercepted very nicely by the South African SoM. Starting their surge forward. Passing back, get a little more control. Calm things down. Big pass up on the right. Picks it up. USA snatches it away. And that is the end of the first quarter. Still no score. Just one corner by the South African SoM. And by the way, it's not the South African national team. It is a club team, and this is the men's over 50.
That waiting for the gun, the nerves are just too much, thinking about what is about to go down.
There goes the horn to start the race.
No, I think it's really amazing. And now the whole setup and people are dressed up.
We're giving something, I think, to the people is just fantastic.
The support on the side of the road is second to none, and that gives you the extra oomph.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. The scenery is beyond what I could imagine. I seriously enjoyed it. I met so many wonderful people on the way.
Really enjoying Cape Town. People seem to really appreciate artwork here, which is really nice.
Come and visit Cape Town. We are waiting for you with open arms. We welcome you here. It will remain a city of hope and opportunity for everyone, not just in Cape Town, but around the country and the world.
And he takes the tape.
Cape Town is open, safe, and ready to host you.
South African SoM marking pretty tightly. USA does the big pass. Oh, had found his receiver at the edge of the circle, got the ball out, but the goalkeeper made a great save out to the side. Still USA ball. Siddharth Bansal is the one who made that shot for the US. Number 25, Hugo Mazopupi, making the hit in. Free hit out. Little stick tack on there by the USA. South Africa's hit. That is a very big lift right down into the 25. Almost too much. Receiver can't quite get there in time to control it. USA's hit out. Stuart McConnell making a valiant run to get that ball and hoping against hope to have that one-on-one situation. South Africa gets the ball, pushing it in. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, what a save. Nice stick work passing right to a South African player, right in front of goal, gets the pass off. The goalkeeper saves it. That was a fabulous save. Gage looked to be wide open. The goalie got it there in time. I have a feeling that just makes the South African team even more determined. They're going to get that ball in the cage. A little bit of rough stuff. Umpires calling it against South Africa, giving it to the USA. We'll see if at some point they give a card. Seems to be the second time for that player. You heard that cry from the crowd. That was a hard hit from the USA into the feet of a South African who basically knocked him over, but he's up and running, so seems to be okay. South Africa couldn't find the receiver. Ball goes off the end line. Having a little trouble. South Africa pressing high. Forwards are trying to put a good D to get the turnover like they just did, and they're on the edge of the circle, getting in. Oh, gosh. There was a corner. Ref held his whistle because South Africa still had a chance to score. Shot the ball, but way wide. Back to the USA. Another substitution for South Africa and also the USA. Number 14 for the USA going in, Srinivasan Vadahor. Number 12, Yadvindra Dami gets the ball, starts it down to number 1. USA gets a corner with the ball outside the circle. That's always a pretty egregious foul when you get a corner and you're not in the circle. US conferring. Waiting for the South African defender to get back. USA getting a rusher in place on the left side. And the USA scores. Great insert, dead stop by Rajinder Garaya. And then number 25, Hugo Masulupi scores the goal. Now it's 1-0 US over South African SoM. This is a ball game. South Africans had their opportunities, and they'll have them again, no doubt, on attack. And the USA just showed their stuff. They can score on a corner. Could be a breakaway. USA gets there first by a mistake on the South African, pushing it through. Number 6, Siddharth Bansal. Runs to get it, can't quite get there. South Africa pushing to get it in. Now in the circle, pushing it. Green card against the USA player. Number 5, Rajinder Garaya. And of course, a green card is 2 minutes out. South Africa taking another corner. Looks like Andy Dani ready to take the hit. Ball stopper. And it goes in. Another score. It's now tied up 1-1. Both goals for each team scored on corner hits. They straight shot out to a stick stopper, and then a big hit in past the goalkeeper. South Africa tries to do a big lift over the players, falls short. Americans get it back for a counterattack, but good D stops it. Now they've got to get it out of that corner. South Africa SoM with the ball. Oh, it's wide. Over to 26, Rockus. Back into the middle, out wide. Bad luck. Hits it to his receiver, bouncing ball, can't quite control it. Sideline, USA ball. South Africa making their move on the attack. Ref calls foul against the South Africans. Turnover to the USA. USA looking for the pass, tries to get it off. South Africa stops it successfully. Big hit up on the 25. Nice reception by the South African receiver. carrying it in, gets a big stick tackle of USA. South Africa looks, corner. South African attack, perhaps a little bit frustrated, about to shoot, and the whistle blows for the corner. Number 22, Travis Truter, tries a flick on goal from the corner. Doesn't quite get it there. Uh-oh. Goalie hit it out. South Africa whiffed on the ball, giving a turnover to the USA. Then another South African player picks it up. Loses control. USA gets it back. Little stick tackling out there. Ref's holding his whistle. Okay, South Africa free hit out. South Africa, big hit out to his wing on the outside. Has control, moving in, sees the cutter right in there. Oh, perfect cut by South African player number 66, Florian Kleinert. Perfect timing, right in front of goal. Couldn't quite control it and goes off the end line. Brilliant cut. And pass. South Africa coming down again. Okay, number 26, Rob Farakis, once again gets that ball on the outside. He's carrying deep into the 25, gives a pass out wide to left to number 24, who's Kevin Lovell. They're keeping it down. A little pressure coming from the USA. USA comes up with it. Gives a quick pass out, but now it's a 1-on-3. This will be tough unless he gets some support. And right now, I see no help on the way. There's only 2 USA. South Africa's quickly capitalizing. Has the ball. Oh, turnover. USA gets it back, looking for a passer, somebody to pass to. And the USA, nobody in front of him. Gives it away to the South African defender. Hey, the ref just gave a South African player the green card, deep D. South African player is a little confused as to what happened since he was not playing the ball or anywhere near a player. So he's off for 2 minutes. So they're 1 down for a bit. USA ball. Hoping to get a counterattack going. It looks like there's. It seems they use a big ball to try to just get it up there, get it through to the one player or so hanging around up at the corner. Big lift, going to be dangerously close to being in the, called back by the ref. Dangerous, too close to the circle. It goes to South Africa. South Africa SoM ball. Could be dangerous here. They've been managing to find each other, getting the ball in. Just need a deflection. Gets in the circle. Hard hit. Receiver there, but too tough to control. Goes out of bounds. Still, South Africa SoM ball. And there is the end of the second quarter, the first half. A bit longer break now. Each team going to regroup, figure how they can break the stalemate. The game is tied between the men's Masters 50, United States versus South Africa SoM at 1-1. It's getting chilly.
At thehockeysite.com, it's about what happens in the locker room, thinking about the game. It's about planning and preparation, and about training and improving those skills, looking at it from different angles. But of course, it's also about teaching them to score and win. Thehockeysite.com. Share the knowledge.
And we're about to start the second half of the game between the USA and South African SoM men's Masters 50. The score is 1-1. Each of the goals scored on corners. USA quickly intercepting the South African ball, starting an attack. Not quite sure who to pass to, gets it off. South Africa really pressuring the ball against the U.S. USA gets the ball. Turnover to South African SoM. He begins their counterattack, looking very aggressive, very dangerous. USA trying to fall back. USA stops it. Oh, gosh. Stuffs the ball, hit it out. South African picked it up, got a good shot off, went wide of the cage. That was Brad Godfrey, got that shot off at the edge of the circle for the South African team. Yep. USA turnover inside the 25. South Africans ready to attack again. Godfrey carrying it in. Pushes into the USA, gets the shot, gets the call. Looking for a way to get it in. USA steals the ball. Godfrey Matt Sallee did a good interception for the U.S., number 18. Number 5, Rajinder Raya hits the ball out, hits the South African in the legs. Timeout, ball went over the fence, out of reach. Have to get a backup ball. Retrieved by a security guy. Nice guy, ready to go. Here we go. South African SoM on the move. Turnover to the USA. Oh my goodness. Oh, USA almost scored. Pass in. South African defender picked it up, missed it, bobbled it. Ball was rolling back into the cage. Stopped short. Big scramble. They avoided a goal being scored. Still 1-1. South Africa trying to work it out. USA trying to pressure up high, but not enough support. It's a little monkey in the middle. USA running after. Now we've got a little bit more support. Siddharth Bansal running back and forth, trying to force the South African pass to go wide so his midfield can pick it up, prevent their attack from starting. South Africa hits a pass in, receivers cutting, goes through everybody, including the USA defense. USA hit out. USA receives. South Africa defenders giving him some space. One sprinting back. Looks like that's Kevin Lovell trying to interfere with break up the play. USA gets the ball near their 25, ready to attack. Ready to get in there. Big hit in from the U.S. Picked up nicely by South African defender. Almost loses it, still has the ball. Nice pickup by number 19. Moving in. A little bit of body contact there, no call. USA picks up the ball. Number 11, Marion Muller. Passes it over, intercepted. A little unhappy, thought he should have been called. Bit of a foul. South Africa controlling the ball. Just lost it. USA picked it up in a turnover against number 50, Andy Dunny. USA on the attack. Number 2, Manmohan Brar with the ball. Passes back to number 18, Salih. Turnover to number 66, Florian Kleinert, South Africa. Loses the ball. USA comes up with it. South Africa continuing to get the turnovers and come back down on attack. USA, there's a lot of defenders in this circle. Looks like 7 of them. South Africa slowing it down, getting their pacing back, going wide, now looking for the insert, and a little bit of a deflection, giving it back to the USA, who's fighting hard to get it out. Turnover, South Africa gets it back, coming into the 25. Good pass to the outside, tries to get the pass, shot in, hoping some of his fellow attack players will be there. And that was Brad Gottfried again, getting into the circle, getting the shot off for South Africa, SoM. Great interception from South Africa. And a goal is scored by South Africa. Turnover, USA went to take the hit out. South Africa stops it short, goes in, shoots, goal, right past the goalkeeper. It is now 2-1 in favor of South Africa, SoM. South Africa on the attack again. Very dangerous. Looking very dangerous. Looked like a bit of a trip of the South Africa, but no call from the ref. USA does a pass a little bit far away from the receiver. Turnover to South Africa, SoM. Looked like a little bit of foot on the USA. Ref didn't see it. So USA has the ball. Africa very aggressive, going on the ball. No turnover, that forces. South Africa turnover to the USA. And running down to the 25, pass outside to the right. Ooh, that was close for the USA. Number 12, you had Vindra Dump. Getting back. African forwards applying a lot of pressure. There. South USA again tries to lift it in the air. Goes instead a foot off the air at about 20 feet. South Africa does a pass. Just rolls off the tip of the forward, cutting for the through ball. Would have given him a good opportunity to get in the circle, as a lot of the USA defense was not back. Bit of a foot in South Africa. USA gets the ball. USA not quite able to get an attack going, does not have the same support the South Africans have when they're moving the ball down the field. USA on the attack. Number 7, Jagpreet Sadhu, carrying it down, loses the ball. Defender makes a nice play to come up with it. That's Daryl Coker. He's the captain of the team. Came up with that ball, did a nice pass across to get the attack started from the left side. Yep, another green card, South Africa for the captain. Captain's thrown off the field, 2 minutes. Green card is 2 minutes, yellow card is 5 to 10 minutes, red card means you're out of the game. So far in this game, I've only seen green cards. South Africa's Kevin Lovell, very speedy, got that ball. A little bit of a foul by the Americans, so free hit for the South African team. South Africa moving it side to side, waiting for the opportunity, waiting for the cut, waiting for an opening. Rob Sarakas passing over, getting the pass back to 22. Travis Truter is now carrying the ball and sees his free player, stops the ball, passes it in front, saw his player, but USA intercepted, got it out very nicely. USA fouled the South African player, giving them the advantage, and they're quick to pass the ball, get moving. Unfortunate for Travis Truter. That is the end of the third quarter. The score is 2-1, South African SoM team. Okay, we're about to start the fourth and last quarter of this game against the men's 50, United States in red, South Africa SoM club team in blue and green, and the South Africans lead 2-1 at this moment. The South African team is looking more disciplined executing a little bit better. The Americans looking a little bit in disarray after a strong start. South Africans maintaining their discipline, their poise. American defender gets the ball out, gets it out to number 23, Maru Anamali. He's carrying it right down, gets the pass off, intercepted by South African defender, just waiting, positioning himself well. South Africans maintaining their poise, moving the ball well, being patient, looking for that pass. Got intercepted by USA's number 23, Maru Anamale. USA seems to throw a pass away. Nobody there. Runs off the sideline. USA looking a bit tired. A lot of space between attack and defenders. USA team probably hasn't had a chance to play that much together. Just true also for the women's side, because players come from all over the United States. And really, a lot of times only play their first game together once they're at the tournament. That gets the foul. That's Lorne Verkassen, number 25. And number 26, Rob Sarakis. Hit in. And that is a corner. Dangerous hit out on the defense. Ball was bounced in the air. South Africa tried to receive it. USA hit it in the air, out high, called dangerous. Resulted in a corner for the South African team. South Africa trying from a different side of the cage. They've already scored on their first corner, and no doubt hoping to get a 3-1 lead for a little more security in this final quarter. Did a little slip pass to the left. Was not quite in the place for the receiver to control the ball, lost it. USA gets the ball. USA not providing the passing options. Pass was looking for recipients. They do look tired. They're not cutting as much as they were earlier in the game. The U.S. keeping 4 defenders back. No doubt for the quick South African counterattack. USA has the ball, no doubt. Really wants to push it. Try to get some quick goals in here and save this game for themselves. South Africa's number 66. Kleinert carrying the ball, tries to get it in. USA comes up with the ball, starts the counterattack. Tries to find a receiver, goes in between the two off the end line. South Africa bringing it out for a defensive hit out. Number 19, Salim Malik for USA, tries to intercept that ball, goes out. South Africa gets it. Smart ball, lifts it high into the space. South Africa, so that number 66, Kleinert, can get it. Who gets a shot off. Nice high shot, but goalie right to the corner. Goalie stops it, knocks it out. Still South Africa's ball. South Africa's player at the post, 2 in front of cage. They just want to get the ball in deep and hope for deflection. They're bringing it down the right. Got South Africa has 4 players in the circle, ready to pounce if they can get that ball in there. USA right now, 3 of the good play on the USA's defense. 3 in circle 3. South Africa got it through, picked up by USA. USA gets the ball. But South Africa defense is quick to get back. Neutralize any advantage to getting the ball up the field to the USA. USA throws it in. Looked like there was an open cage, but there was a foul on the USA player. So South Africa gets the hit out. And another big lifted ball by South Africa. And it works. USA hits it out. So South Africa on the move again into the attack. Oh, very interesting. The ref allowed that. Big hit into the circle, ball up. South Africa tries to hit it from above his head. And play continued. Ball comes back in, and they get a corner. South Africa gets another corner. The U.S. has not been able to get many corners. In fact, the one corner they had, they scored. That was in the first quarter. We are now in the fourth quarter. Looks like Gary Sayers is doing the stick stop. Not quite the stick stop they had hoped for. Players down. That was the corner here up, pulling up. Momentary shock. Looks like he is okay. Up and walking out with stick in hand. Oh, that's a nice pass and carry into the circle by the South African. About to swing the ball where it's a little bit out of control and misses an opportunity to have an open cage. And there have been 2 wild swings by the South Africans to shoot. They've both missed. They really want this goal. So the corner hitter is back, and that's Andy Denis. Andy is the one that looked like he was injured a little earlier, but it was just a momentary shock. So now they're switching sides again to take it from the left side of the cage. Left side as the goalie faces out. Let's see who's going to take it. Looks like Andy's going to take it again. But he... it was a slip past Andy, hit his foot, missed it. South Africa maintaining width, passing options, which we're not seeing them in the USA at this moment. Nice stop, stick stop for the USA. Stopped a attempted cross into the corner of the circle by the South Africans, who have now gotten the ball back again. They're going on attack again. They are dominating in this quarter, keeping it down on their own 50. USO going for a big lifted pass to try to get it deep, but the much taller South African player knocks it down and they get it back. Miss hit, USA gets it. Looking for each other. Not finding many open players. There's one wide. South Africa doing a good job of marking up. A little dangerous, yeah. USA maintains, got control back. Looked like the South Africans going to pick it up just above their 25. USA's mounting their counterattack, looking for the passer. It's hard. Misses the through pass. Goes off the end line, but it's still a USA ball because the last touch by South African teammate. Here we go, another counterattack. Number 25, Rob Sarakas, picks it up. He's dribbling, looking, taking his time, not forcing a pass. South Africa gets a shot off, and that's Sarakas at the edge of the circle. Goalie has a nice clear out, but goes to the South African player. Frustrated, South African gets a nice pass, pops over his stick. USA ball out. Looks like an interception. Yes, USA intercepts. Does a quick pass. Missed by the receiver. South Africa picks it up again. Start coming down just at the 50. Up, taking his time, making the moves, giving time for his teammates to open up. Goes out to 25. Lorne Farquharson. Number 4, Reno Bauman. Hits the ball in, and that is the final whistle. The game is over, and the South African SoM team wins 2-1 over the Americans in the men's Masters 50 here at the 2022 World Cup in Cape Town. It was hard for a game. South Africa maintained their poise and their discipline, their process the entire time, and the Americans seemed to fall apart a little bit, maybe due to having not played a lot together or due to conditioning, but South Africa was the better team this time.
We are fascinated by the mindsets and the habits that make individuals and teams perform at another level. Let us be your thought partners and transformational coaches. Are you part of a team and you are wanting to gain insight into what ingredients need to be in the mix to take your team to a whole new level of performance? Partner with us. We want to be your transformational coaches.